Hello everyone, welcome back to Teacup Tarot. My name is Reya, and in today's video we are going to be taking a look at what can you expect next when it comes to your career. Now as always, you have three piles in front of you when it comes to making a choice, and of course, as has been requested, I'm going to be bringing back the plates. So if you cannot make a choice based on just the cards or the feathers, you definitely have the plates. I'll give you some time and then we'll start with pile 1. Hello, and if you've selected pile 1, these are the messages you need to hear when it comes to your career. Now, let's take a look. As always, we start with our moonology first and then we move on to the rest. So the message for you is a win-win outcome is the focus, okay? So basically when it comes to your career, there is absolutely nothing to worry about. You are entering a phase where things are going to be much more balanced. There is going to be a restoration of peace in your mind when it comes to your career. And especially if you've been having, some kind of trouble making a decision with regards to what to do next, you'll be able to manage that effectively as well. So it's a win-win situation, nothing to worry about. But of course, we have our tarot, which will take for a couple of more clarity. Okay, you have 10 of cups, you have 5 of wands, you have ace of pentacles, and you have 6 of pentacles. Okay, let me tell you this, when it comes to your work, first of all, you are in a good frame of mind. In fact, it's going to keep getting better for you. Because the impression I get is, you're entering a phase where you're going to be starting to enjoy what you're doing. There is a sense of satisfaction that is coming through for you, and especially for a couple of you, financial well-being is very possible. Especially when it comes to my friends who are student right now, it is a time to give as much as you can. To really focus on what you're working towards and give it your best. Especially for you, if you've been thinking of starting something new or maybe looking out for a new job, the timing is ideal for it. The timing is also ideal for you to start a new course, a new hobby related matter which could then turn into a full-time career. But that's very much there, okay? In fact, your financial position is going to get stronger in the upcoming period. That is what I'm seeing here. In fact, it's going to be so strong that you don't have to worry about things, working for paycheck to paycheck. You are going to be having a little bit more to spend as and when you want to. But just be a little bit careful, okay? Especially when it comes to your work area, or especially if you're a student at your university or school, whatever. Be careful about the people you work with and try and be in a frame of harmony with them, because there is a little bit of possibility of you having some kind of an argument with somebody or somebody not agreeing with the way you're doing things. Then take a step back, because right now, the focus should be on balance and not about creating disharmony. So if you're not okay with something, just leave it out there. See, everybody is going to have opinions and you are entitled to yours. So don't fight things, okay? Peaceful, like Satyagraha of Mahatma Gandhi, that will actually be a better way for you. Now, once again, for a couple of you, if you are having some kind of problems relating to your career, try and donate some money, especially on either a Tuesday or Saturday. Little amount of money. In fact, if you can even give some food, that will be great. Yeah. And also there may be a couple of people who require your assistance when it comes to your work, okay? Now maybe somebody is working on a particular project or somebody is doing something and they feel like you will be able to contribute much more beautifully to it. So they may ask your opinion or your advice, so give it freely. That will help you a great deal as well. But career-wise, I feel like you're entering a very, very rewarding phase. Let's see. Now, interestingly, the phase of your career that you're entering into, things are going to be very, very quick. Like probably you have very, very quick deadlines. You're going to be very target oriented. So maybe you have to finish this till this date. You have to finish that till that date. So, working then very strongly is indicated. But career life is really, really speeding up for you. One thing that you have to let go of is fear. Especially we have that fear of failure, fear of, oh, what if I'm not able to do this well? Studies, we always have that anxiety, okay, we have this exam, are we going to be able to manage it? So that fear is not going to help you. You have to get rid of that fear and move towards a strong belief, because tarot cards wise, things look good. So work out those fears when it comes to your mind. And remember this, practice is very important. You have to polish your skills. So especially even if you've been working for a very long time, it is important for you to keep going through things, keep going back to basics, learn as much as you can, because practice getting better every day is necessary for you. And remember this, once again you have the very Libra energy coming through. So being fair, remember something. If you are in a position of authority, or you are a person who employs other people under you, make sure you are fair. If somebody is telling you something, see if that person is actually telling you the right thing. And when it comes to making any choices, you are like, okay, I have to choose between these two jobs, or I have to choose between these two methodologies of working. Weigh both options. Don't be like, I love this, I'm going to go in that area. That works sometimes, but the area that you're entering into, it is great to weigh both options. See which is more suited to you, especially in the long run. Okay, that is important, but weighing options is important. For a couple of you, especially if you are going to be in the process of signing documents, of course, please review them. And for a couple of you, especially taking care of documents. Example, we work at a particular organization. So your offer letter, your salary slips, all of these things, make sure you have that in a particular order. So that's important for you as well. And for a couple of you, you may also be getting a new job, or signing couple of documents relating to some kind of admission. Okay, because admission cycles are very close, so please make sure, for my student friends, you have everything in order. And interestingly, you have wishes fulfilled. So no matter who you are, you're entering a period once again which is very rewarding. And if you practice, if you do things right, your wishes are going to be fulfilled. And once again, you had like the 10 of cups. So it's a very rewarding time. Okay, and especially if you want to do something new, it's an excellent time for that as well. I'll give you your tea leaf cards to see what else we can get here when it comes to your career, because that always gives us an interesting insight. Announcement. Okay, so you may have some kind of announcement. Once again, I know examination announcements are just around the corner, so maybe that can happen. So announcement. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. So once again, with the Ace of Pentacles, the possibility of new opportunities coming your way, or you having to take a different path, or you wanting to take a different path is available. So be open to those opportunities, that's what I'm going to tell you. Good luck. Okay, now once again with horseshoe, it's like Saturn. And remember, I told you it is great to donate either on a Saturday or Tuesday. So I would really like to insist that if you have a little bit of resources, do that, because that will help you a great deal when it comes to your career. And in fact, that will enhance your good luck. Okay, so please make sure you're donating. And Saturn always is happiest when you pursue acts of charity. So do that. Bridges, successfully overcoming a problem. So if there's anybody out there who's in some sort of a problem relating to your career, you are going to be able to overcome it. Yeah, so don't worry about things. Someone is behaving stupidly. Once again, this can be somebody that you're working with. People always behave stupidly sometimes. And yeah, then, with stupid people, you should never really engage with them. Because stupid is going to be stupid. You're the wise one, right? So then Satyagraha always works, Gandhiji's way. So yeah, but clearly somebody is going to behave stupidly when it comes to you. And opportunity or windfall. So once again, we have two repeated cards out here. So opportunities may come in, which actually may bring in possibilities for greater money to come in. Or maybe you will have a job offer, or a possibility is available which is paying you a lot more. So once again, you can consider that if you want to. Let's give you a couple of more. You have the most difficult part of a situation is over. So clearly somebody out here is going through some kind of difficult situation when it comes to your career, but clearly it is on its way out. And especially if somebody was having some kind of Saturn phase, clearly, because Saturn is on its way out, so that's great and great happiness. But with harp, once again, it is about practicing. If you've ever tried playing a harp, it is a complicated instrument. It's a brilliant instrument, but complicated. So, practice will obviously make it perfect. So, great happiness from that. increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. So for all of my friends, you definitely need to increase your efforts, but especially if you are a student. I'll give you messages from Sai Baba to see what's coming through. Let's see. Hard work. Okay, now once again, increase your efforts and you have hard work. So work diligently and you will be rewarded. So hard work, pile 1, you've never been able to escape that, and it continues. But that's the best thing about you guys. The work you put in gets you success. So nobody can claim that, oh, I am the one who made this person successful. No, you're probably people who are very self-made. And I think that really, really gains you a lot of respect in life. Yeah. And humility. Be humble in life. Be humble in devotion. So once again, if somebody is asking you for help them out, and don't be like, oh, I've achieved so much in life. Don't be that person. Be humble and help people out, because once again, Saturn likes the humble. So yeah, that's always there. And yes, please make sure you're being careful about not hurting people. See, people can be stupid because that is their karma, but you have to be a little bit better than them and make sure that you're not hurting everybody. You're treating everybody with respect, especially the people that you work with. Yeah. And one more, ego. Yeah. So when it comes to you, don't let ego come in. Don't let pride get you. And remember, with pride, you also had the message of humility. So in order for you to be successful in your career, if you don't agree with somebody, leave it. But maintain humility. And I tell you this, work hard in silence and let your success make the noise. And success always makes the loudest noise. Don't talk. Don't say anything negative. Keep your head down and work. That's the way forward for you, because your hard work will speak for itself. I'll leave you here, and I'm going to leave you with lots of prayers, and I'm going to be praying for you as well, because I feel like you're just in that brimming zone of success, because that's awaiting you. Just take care of your karma, okay? That's most important. I'll leave you here. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've chosen pile 2, these are the messages that you need to receive when it comes to your career. Let's see what's coming through for you. We're going to be starting off with your moonology, and we'll move on from there. So the first message for you is it's time to take action. So if there is a plan that you have in mind, if there's something that you need to do and you're planning for a very, very long time, it's time you get out of the zone of planning and put things into action. Because Aries is all about, that intense energy, doing as much as you can. It's the yang energy. So at least for the next 2 weeks, make the effort and you'll be happy that you did. I'll give you your tarot and we'll look into what more is in store for you. Okay, 7 of Wands. Okay, great. You have King of Swords, you have 7 of Pentacles, and you have Page of Pentacles. Now let me tell you this, it is an excellent time for you to work hard. And by work hard, I mean like work really, really diligently, pay attention to the details, and do things as perfectly as you can. It's not like you have to be like, this maniac who's like, unless it's perfect, it's not great. But try for that. Strive to get better than you were yesterday. That's very important. Because remember this, you are a player of the long term. And for you, it's not just about that 100-meter race, okay? It's about the marathon for you. And you have to make sure that you retain your energy. So every single day when you wake up, you need to wake up with the thought that I'm going to try better. I'm going to be trying better. No matter how successful you are in your life, you have to still wake up like a beginner. That's the most important thing for you, okay? And I get a feeling like you have to prepare for something. I don't know if you guys have an examination coming, or you have an important seminar coming, or something that you are required to speak at. But preparation is absolutely crucial for you. And remember this, all the hard work that you're putting in today, it is going to get a lot more rewards in the future. So you will definitely keep getting the rewards right now, okay? But they are going to be like 30%, 40%. And once your preparation is complete, it's going to be like boom. There is a massive amount of success that is waiting for you in your future. So you have to think like that, okay? You have to think about the long-term prayer. That's important. And let me tell you this, logic is very important for you. So you people tend to be very emotional pile too. You're always like that. But remember, when it comes to your career, emotions don't work. It is practical decisions that are required. So if you feel like this particular thing is not working for me, or you feel like this is not right for me, Don't be afraid to quit it or leave things halfway and go and do something that you feel is more appropriate for you. So, don't be like, oh, I'm very emotionally attached to this. Oh, how do I leave this? No. If it is a career choice that is putting you in, the forward movement, that is how it should be for you. So, logical decision making, very, very important for you. And remember this, when you get into the zone, when you're thinking logically, people may all of a sudden be like, oh, why is this person not helping me out? Or why is this person behaving this way? Because clearly it is going to be a deviation from what they're used to. And then they're going to be like, oh, this is not the right thing. But it is the right thing for you. And you have to stick to it. Remember, clarity, logic, that is the way you need to proceed, because action is very important for you. The planning stage is over, the preparation is complete. Now act on it. That's what's important, okay? And especially for my student friends, you have to study harder. Okay, you have to study harder. It's like, you're just 70% there. That's the message that I'm really getting here. And remember this, you have to see things clearly. Sometimes what happens is, because you're very emotionally, looking at situations, you're not able to see things clearly. Look at things clearly. Is this making me good amount of money? Is this giving me mental satisfaction? Tick, tick, go for it. So clarity is something that you absolutely need. So try and see more clearly now. And sometimes, some decisions of yours may take you into territories that you're not familiar with. You may feel like you're doing something, but you really absolutely have no idea what you're doing. Do it. If it feels right to you instinctively, that is the direction that you need to go in. And sometimes the unfamiliar paths are actually the right paths in life in the long run. See, every person who's done something great in life, they've been the first person to do that, and which is exactly why they've been people who are remembered in history. Remember, you are the long-term prayer. So I won't be surprised if you people in the future get really known for something, or you people get really, really famous for something. Okay, so take the path unknown. That is your destiny, is what is coming through for you. And also, one more thing that is crucial for you is make sure you're hitting the books. Even if you are at like the top boss at your organization, hitting the books, constantly learning is important, because your connection with books is a part of your life's purpose. Okay, so I won't be surprised if I have maximum PhDs from pile 2. So yeah, hitting the books is very important for you constantly. And moving forward, you're going to be coming into some kind of realization, something that is absolutely going to make things crystal clear for you. Okay, it's almost like, from the darkness you're hitting the light. So that aha moment is very, very possible for you with regards to your career. And remember this, wherever you are right now, you're just building on the foundation. There is so much more you have to do. There is so much more you have to achieve. So patience is something that you absolutely need to have in your life. But remember this, you are doing things right. Just make sure you're not always planning, and making sure that you're taking action every single day. Now, I'm also going to be giving you a couple of tea leaf cards to see what clarity is coming for you. Now, the first one is get back to the basics. So every single day, hitting the basics, hitting the books, very important. So make sure whatever you're studying or whatever you're learning, okay, the basics are clear, because those are the most important things, and those are the things that actually help you in the long term. And persevere, and you will overcome your problems. So if there is somebody who's having a problem with their work, persevere. You have to keep working hard. See, camel is an animal who actually lives in the desert, and the reason why he is in the desert is because he's adapted himself to the condition. It's a very resilient animal. Okay, so you are like the camel in a sense. You can adapt to anything, and you can persevere against all odds. And you have a meeting with a stranger is very important. Okay, so when it comes to the advancement of your career, a stranger will help you out. Okay, and this meeting is absolutely going to be crucial. So be open as to who can help you. This person is somebody you don't know. Okay, that's the most important thing. And along with that, you also have great worry over nothing. So if somebody is having some kind of worry over their work, their career, their studies, nothing to worry about. Just keep doing what you're doing, keep persevering, and you will get the results that you so want out of your work. And I'll give you a couple of more. You have Happiness, okay? So happiness is something that you deserve, okay? And be sure to celebrate little things, little successes. Don't wait for the long-term success. Every single day, when you're showing up, you're working hard, you're getting some recognition, that's happiness, okay? And make sure you're happy every single day, but happiness is coming for you. And work, achievement, and success. So working in a team, group effort is important, okay? So like the ants, you're going to be working hard and achieving whatever it is that you wanted. And last one is excitement. So maybe with regards to your career, you're going to be getting some exciting news. So that is something I am excited about now. Yeah, but excitement is coming towards you. Now I'm going to be giving you messages from Sai Baba to see what Baba has to say for your career. Okay, protector. Okay, so Baba will destroy your fears and protect you. So if there's anybody who's having some kind of fear regarding their career, no need to worry, okay? You have a protector in Sai Baba, and especially for my students, don't worry, no need to fear. Baba is with you. And power of Udi, okay? So if somebody is like, really afraid of something, or once again, any kind of physical issues are like, stopping you from being the best at work, power of Udi, very important. It is the holy ash from, Sai Baba. So use it, and it is very powerful, and that will be of help to you in your career as well. And if you're searching for any kind of answers relating to career, what to do, what not to do, what is the right thing, look within, okay? Look within, or maybe a stranger will help you. And I'll give you one more. Let's see what's coming through. Abundance, okay? So you shall be blessed with abundance, so nothing to worry about. So these are the couple of things that you need to remember when it comes to your work. And remember, keep doing something every day. Go back to the basics, get the basics right, and you will be fine. Overall, these are the messages that are important for you with regards to your work. I will see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 3, these are the messages that you need to receive when it comes to your career. Now, let's take a look what's in store for you. We'll be starting off with our Moonology card, and the message for you, pile 3, is certain adjustments are required, okay? So when it comes to your work, maybe a couple of things here and there will actually help you a little bit more, okay? So maybe think about changing your strategy, or if you're working on a project, doing some changes. Minor changes are that, but even those minor changes will help you a great deal. So, basically, when you get up in the morning every single day, just ask yourself, what can I do different? What can I do that I've not tried before? Okay, so certain adjustments need to be required. Okay, you have a chariot, okay, you have 4 wands, that's really nice, ace of swords, judgment card. Okay, now this really makes sense because adjustments are required. Sometimes these adjustments could be like, taking a different approach or taking a different road entirely. So especially for people who are like thinking about changing their jobs or changing their career, that is also an excellent time because, the message here is you need to learn something. And mostly you need to learn from your mistakes, okay? Mistakes that you've made in the past. So this really calls for a certain kind of reflection, because the reflection is what is going to get you the clarity that you seek. So if there's somebody out here who's a little bit in a double mind or who's not sure what is the right way to go forward, reflect. And in that reflection, past mistakes need to be taken into account and correction are absolutely necessary. Let me tell you this, there is going to be a lot of forward momentum for you. So a lot of things that have been pending for a very long time, they are going to be completed like immediately. So there is pace here, there is speed here, but also rapid forward movement. So especially the kind of effort that you will make in the next 1 month will take you like miles ahead when it comes to your work. For a couple of you, travel relating to work or maybe looking for a job in another city or a country is also a possibility. But remember this, the next phase of your life is especially rewarding, financially rewarding definitely, but rewarding on a personal level as well. So maybe your family is going to be very happy about the position that you've gained in life, or maybe you're going to be getting a lot of recognition for the work you do along with satisfaction. And maybe because you need to get to that point of satisfaction, hence certain changes are required. But remember, it is clarity that you need to strive for. Now, one important message for you is you need to be brave, you need to be courageous, you need to be strong. So if there is something you want to do and you're a little bit afraid about it, or if you feel like, oh, what if I make a mistake? Remember, there is no such thing as a mistake. There is just something as a different result. Okay, so you have to be brave, you have to be courageous, and you have to be proud of yourself no matter what. But along with that, it's important for you to be generous. So if somebody is asking you for a particular opinion on their project, give it. Generosity will take you a long way. Remember this, the lion is a king of a jungle for a reason. Because when it comes to those minor animals, sometimes when a lion hunts, he eats what he has to and he leaves, the rest of the things for minor animals. So once again, be like the lion, be the leader, okay? You're not a follower, remember that always. So your own mindset, your ideas are what are needed. But remember this, there is a possibility that you may turn into like a workaholic, okay? So if there is somebody out here who's like constantly thinking about work, who's constantly busy in work and not giving time to your family, to your friends, to your hobbies, remember that may be the adjustment that is required. Because when it comes to work, if we constantly think about it all the time, or we are constantly busy all the time, it results in a sort of a fatigue, okay? And then the rest of our areas of our life really suffer, and we don't want that to happen. So make sure you're having like a schedule where you're having time for your hobbies, you're giving time to your friends, you're giving time for rest, most importantly, because health is a number one priority. So make sure you strive to bring that balance in your work. Remember this, you're very close to achieving what you want, okay? Because it's like the ascent. You're trying to be the best. You're trying to climb this mountain, but you're very close. Little adjustments here and there, and you're going to be right at the top. So you're really succeeding at what you're doing. That is honestly what I'm really getting here. And honestly, the cards are very, very favorable for you. Once again, career change. Now you're embarking on a career change, okay? On organically embarking on a career change. And remember this change, whether this is a change of job, change of designation, or an entire career change, will give you a lot of joy, it will give you a lot of abundance, and it is something that you desire. Okay, I get a feeling like in terms of what you're doing, maybe you feel like sometimes something is missing. And when you change a couple of things, you're going to be like, this is what I wanted. So career change will actually be good for you at this point of time. And remember this, when it comes to your work, okay, you're going to be coming at a point where you are at peace with what you're doing. You're at peace with your career. The progress that you're making is satisfactory, and there is nothing to worry about. Basic point, little adjustments here and there. So you're not really on the verge of perfection right now. Perfection is needed, but for that to happen, you have to make certain changes. So changes are absolutely required from your end. I'll give you your tea leaf cards to see what other messages you're going to be getting. Period of prosperity and abundance. So yes, financially things look really good for you. So you're entering a period of prosperity and abundance. And especially if you like change certain things, or even if you want to go into a different career, it's great for you. And you have the throne, okay? So basically a position of authority is something that you're going to be getting. This is amazing. So clearly, once again, with position of authority, it is going to be a position that you will be happy about, where you will find peace, but also prosperity and abundance. So yeah, you're getting respect. That is amazing. And good fortune. So definitely whatever changes are coming, organic and otherwise, they're going to be getting you good fortune. So go for it. Don't be afraid of making changes for your people especially are good. Plenty of material things. I'll tell you this, pile 3, and I've been noticing this as a trend for you people. Like financially, you've already entered a period of well-being. So, if that is not happening for you, then maybe things need to change at your end. Once again, adjustments are required. But otherwise, you guys are good. You guys are really good. See, it's like repeated messages for you. And let's see, couple of more. Something important such as a new job or a raise, okay? So once again, position of authority, where did that go? Yeah, and a new job, okay? So please, maybe changing a job will actually be good for you at this point of time. Of course, if you're happy where you are, great, but otherwise look for a new job. It's an ideal time for that. increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Okay, and especially for a couple of you, maybe it is important for you to be happy with what you're doing, like not only happy but really get into the zone of peacefulness, because maybe your emotions get really affected when you are at a job that you feel is not good for you. Yeah, your emotions are very attached to your work, and which is why the spiritual growth aspect also comes. See, spiritual growth is possible usually when our mind is at peace with regards to material things, or if we are like not focused on material growth at all, if we're just focused on doing our best. So yeah, that's something that may be possible. Yes, absolutely. Taking a vacation physically or mentally. So, once again, for all of my friends who are workaholics, vacation is absolutely important, and especially, vacation where you don't take your cell phone with you and you don't take your laptop with you, because you need to not only just, go physically away from your workplace, but you also need to mentally switch off and actually be a family person or a friend person, or whichever way it speaks to you. But please make sure you're taking vacations, okay? They are very important. And an exciting event. Now this could be an event relating to work, maybe a seminar, or maybe a social get together, but an event relating to work may be possible. Yeah, so you should attend this event, if you get an invite, because it may actually lead to your career advancement for you. Spiritual love. Okay, now see, it also may be possible for a couple of you to find love in places where you work, and maybe you will get together because of a spiritual connection between each other. Very possible, but this is doing something new is what I find. Okay, so take a look at that as well. And triumph over obstacles. So especially if there are any kind of obstacles in your path, you're going to be able to overcome them. So basically, I really get this. Once you're done with these adjustments, you're going to be right in the zone to success, and whatever little things that are like hampering you right now, they will be out of the window as well. Now, with having said that, I'm going to be giving you messages from Sai Baba. Let's see what Baba has to tell you. Okay. Transcendence. Baba's power transcends distance and boundaries. He is always there for you. So for all of my friends who believe in a particular ascended master or who believe in Baba, remember, if you are at a distance from them, don't ever feel like they're not there for you or they're not seeing what you're doing. They're always with you, because these beings have the power of omnipresence, that they can be at two presence at the same time, and they can help you anytime. So just mentally connect with them. That mental connection is what is important. And all truly spiritual paths lead to home. And especially, once again, your spiritual life and your career are very, very linked. Yeah, happiness in one is happiness in another for you for some reason. Yeah, that's what I see. And you are under Baba's protection. So absolutely nothing to worry with regards to your career. You are under Baba's protection. Manifestation. So whatever it is that you're trying to manifest when it comes to your career, okay, and specifically I'm talking about manifestations, it is going to be happening, but somebody will help you do that. Somebody will come to you for advice. Somebody will come to you for, giving you the help that you need. So take advice at this point of time. Don't be like, oh, I'm going to do what I want. Take advice, because that advice sometimes may come from Baba. Very important. Yeah. And compassion. So remember this, you have compassion for people, like normal poor people, be kind to them. Listen to what they have to say. Maybe somebody at work needs your sincere ear where you can listen to them, but be compassionate. See, sometimes as bosses, people don't understand what their employees are going through, and they're like, no, I need you to show up at your workplace, which is fine, but at least be kind. See, kindness goes a long way, and don't ever think that if you're like not kind at your workplace and you're kind elsewhere, that's not going to be karmic for you. Absolutely, it is karmic. And compassion means being compassionate to every human being on planet Earth that you come across. Compassionate nature is important. See, if you're compassionate towards people who are maybe less good than you are, Baba is going to be compassionate with you. It always works this way. Yeah, so that is something that you need to take care of when it comes to your life. Yeah, but overall, these are your messages when it comes to your career. I think good things are coming your way, and especially financially, things are amazing. If they are not, maybe you are in a wrong job, or you're trying to do something that is not meant for you. Yeah, change what you're doing if you're struggling financially, and you'll get better rewards there. I'll leave you here with nothing but my blessings, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.